Hi, welcome to Kinda Wokish, where I said before in the last episode that we tired of the bullshit, but this is something that's gonna make me want to fight some people, and it's been going on for a long time. So I don't even have a whole
Go
intro.
past the.
They don't want us to notice though, Pastor, because this particular thing is pissing me off a lot more so lately than it did before. So, and I'm only kind of woke about it. Here's the problem. We're talking about blackfishing. Um, blackfishing and the buying of black features in Photoshop, right? Now, Shailisha, you have done more research on the actual blackfishing aspect of it than I have. So, can you give a general definition for us, please?
Basically, the whole concept of blackfishing is when somebody who isn't black will do things like tan or alter their hair texture or alter their makeup routine. Why are y'all throwing things out the walls? Alter their makeup routine to appear a race other than their own, typically black. There's a lot of argument out there between, is it blackfishing or mixed fishing? I'm like, it doesn't matter. They're altering their appearance to look like a race they don't belong to for the sake of fashion or for trend, which is the same thing as fashion. It's like, basically that's what it is. It's just people are adopting our looks temporarily, but they're not, they can take it off, essentially. So they're using us, or, yeah, they're using basically us for their own pleasure and such. There's one girl whose name, I don't remember what her name was, but I also don't want to say her name because that would also bring more attention to her and to look at her page and stuff, which I think defeats the purpose of trying to combat
I think I
this.
know who you're talking about already.
Yeah, the one that kept saying, I'm tan. So naturally I tan. This was on vacation and blah blah blah. Like, sis,
Yep.
you are my complexion. You did not tan like that. You went from white as a sheet until looking like me, and you're gonna tell me that was off of one summer and you didn't get skin cancer? How long did you spend in the sun? There's no way. There's absolutely no
Possible.
way. But and then she also she's straightened. She's like, and that was when I straightened my hair. I'm like, cool. I know white people have curly hair textures, but sis, your hair did not curl and coil like mine does. It didn't, and it don't make sense. It don't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. The one girl was just blatantly blackfishing. The other girl, I don't know if she had pink hair.
I know who you're talking about, the girl that was tanning and taking the pills. Pills.
Yep, melanin pills. And a lot of people also get melanin shots.
Yeah, which is very dangerous. Like extremely dangerous.
Long story short, people are adopting our features and looks for fashionable purposes when they don't have to keep them forever.
Yep, that's I'm holding myself back because I want Kiana to share her opinion before I start going off. I mean, it won't be much different. So y'all, you can just go off, cause go off. All right, I've been holding back really hard. Like I really want to talk about it, especially because it's bothering me more so than it did before, and it's bothering me more so now. A, I'm older and I understand a little bit better, and B, we're all three of us are kind of like on our own personal journeys in life, trying to figure out who we are, what we want to look like, who we want to be, which is a part of this podcast is so that we can grow, we can grow in front of each other and in front of you guys, whoever listens, right? But I myself and Shailisha have had weight loss surgery, and through this process you are
Yes.
forced to watch your body change. There is nothing you can do about it because that's the point of the surgery. And I went from, which I'm
Terrible.
huh
I was like, it's kind of terrible in a
yeah, it's
weird
kind of
way.
it exactly. It's kind of terrible because I went from looking one way and feeling one way, which neither of them were good, and to me feeling this new way, transitioning into feeling this new way about my body, about myself. So I have to look at myself and say like, "Oh, your hips are wider, or your chest is bigger, or your back went in, and you have this, and you have that." Which I'm black and I have beautiful features. All women have naturally beautiful features, but I'm a black queen, and that's just point blank. Period. However, when I go on Instagram,
And that's curvature.
it's just if I go on Instagram or I go on Twitter or YouTube or wherever and I see, people, the person that made me the most upset about it for the first time is Kylie Jenner. seeing her, with her dramatic, overly accentuated features to look and present herself as something she was not. She is not. We all know she got the lip injections. Thick lips, by technicality, do not belong to any race. You can be born into any race and have thick lips. Knowing damn well she did not have thick lips, and we all know the Kardashians are known for appropriating our culture and acting like it's cool, and popping out mixed babies and being like, "Invite me to the BET Awards, Judge." Like, okay,
Judge.
whoever the judge is,
Judge.
and that's fine, to each their own. Love, you want to love, do what you want to do, but we all know what the Kardashians are about. That being said, when I saw that picture of her, I got really mad. I'm like, you paid for that. You paid for the features that we have, for the features that we at one we are ostracized and made fun of for having. For us, for a long time, having a large behind was number one, seen as disgusting to a lot of people, and number two, it made us sexual objects and nothing more. But when it's on you, it's
Mm,
right. My thick lips, the lips
right.
that I was born with, on me,
Yeah.
they're at one point in time, they're big, disgusting lips overdrawn into caricatures, but on you, they're flattering, and
And
they're
fashionable.
flattering and fashionable, and they're desirable. In reality, it's not her. Her specifically is what made me think about it. But I'm tired of seeing my features, our features, down from that from our skin to the way that we speak, being used as entertainment. When entertainment, popularity, fashion, but when it's on us, it's ugly. When it's on us, it's an anomaly. When it's on us, it's problematic. But when they come up with waves and call it the water look, come up with waves and call it the water look. I was like, "Hey, yo, wait a minute, what?"
What?
The
The
water
water look?
look. Like, hey, bro, I came up with this new water look. If you don't sit your ass down,
Sit,
sit down,
sit your wet
just
ass down
disrespectful
somewhere.
at that point.
Or
That's how you get just slapped up.
boxer braids. Don't get me started on boxer braids. The term boxer
Oh my
braids
god,
just to my
it is.
soul just
Yeah, it
angers
should.
me.
It should piss you off.
And I'm like, shut the fuck. Boxer braids? You mean cornrows?
Shit
Ugh.
that has been ghetto for the longest time. Cornrows, the shit that has been deemed as ghetto all this time. Now all of a sudden it's boxer braids, and now it's
Mm-hmm.
cute. Yeah.
Right. That's like my whole thing is like they like Victoria always says they want our rhythm, they don't want our blues. They take our features and use them for their own for fashion, but they can get rid of them if they wanted to. They don't have to live in that moment. They can get everything they like from us and still not like us.
Mm-hmm. All right.
It's like you love to be like black people, but you don't love black people or anybody. Truthfully, I hate the whole like, oh well, everybody did. Like, shut the fuck, Karen. We get it. We're not saying everybody doesn't matter. We're just saying right now we want to focus on some shit that's going on with us. I had to get that out the way because I get so mad. But people like they appropriate a lot of cultures, not just black culture. But yeah, black culture has been like targeted as it does, but they seem to take what they think is fashionable and make it theirs without like they just take and make it fashion when it's like that's not fashion, it's my
Mm-hmm.
culture. Like stop it. And I hate the whole concept of oh well if you wear straight hair then you're trying to be white. It's like first of fucking all. No, that's not
That's
how this
not how
works
this
at all.
works. Sorry, I'm trying very
You
hard to
know,
stay quiet and calm. Continue.
I'm gonna finish this and I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you take over, sis. But like my whole thing is, I hate to like, oh well, if you wear straight hair, then you're trying to be white. It's like, nah. Here's the thing: we weren't allowed to wear our hair. We had to cut off our hair. We had to cover our hair. We had to straighten and damage our hair to assimilate to what you people wanted. We didn't get a choice. So now that we're embracing it and living in it, now we're appropriate. And first of all, white people are not the only people in the world that have naturally straight hair. There are black people that have straight hair. Not all of them, but it happens.
Yes.
It would, and when you buy weave, we don't buy weave for white people. Like one of my YouTube I'm watching is Queen Choma. and she keeps saying, she's like, I don't buy Caucasian straight. There's no such thing
That's
as
really funny.
Caucasian straight. It was great. It was. She's like,
Bro.
there's no thing as Caucasian straight, but because like you get Indian straight and Brazilian wavy and Peruvian blah blah. Like you, that's hair from those people. We didn't get it from
Favorite.
you.
I'm sorry, I didn't buy Caucasian straight. It's really funny.
I will send you her channel. She is wonderful. A lot of my research I was doing, I was also watching her videos throughout it. So I will send you her channel because she's great, and she also makes wigs. But just it's just that like I can't stand white people think they have some sort of superiority, or some white people, not all of them, think they have some sort of superiority. Like, oh, you want to be white? Like, nah, homie, we don't want to be white. You wanted us to be white. You wanted us to change and be different. You wanted us to be like you, but less than you at the same
Right.
time. You didn't want us to be us, and now you want what we have and want to throw it in our face, which you made us do. And now that we're taking it, doing it better than you can, that was a problem. Because you also want to do our thing, and you can't do our thing. You can't just take whatever you want to and decide that it's fashionable now and still talk shit like
That
Danielle
was my next. That was my
Bulgogi.
next point. Danielle Pugogi, Danielle Rigatoni, Danielle Ravioli, whatever her name is.
Danielle Baloney.
Danielle
Because
Danielle
that's all
Bologna.
she
Danielle
be saying.
Biscotti, bitch
Just
ass.
straight baloney.
Right.
That's funny.
She wanna say she wanted to she wanted to talk shit about she got braids, and I was like, you can't have braids. Your hair was not made for braids. And she's talking about black people being bald
Oh
headed
Lord.
and shit, or the people who said that about her. And it doesn't matter because she's like what 8.5. Nobody fucking cares.
Yes?
But it was just an example. Like yeah, they want our rhythm, but they don't want our blues. They want to look like us, but you still obviously have some very hateful things to say towards black women just because you wanted to wear a hairstyle that belonged to them and they weren't cool with that.
Yeah.
It's like you try to take and pretend to be a caricature of us that we don't even want to be, and that you're trying to take it and profit on it. And I don't know why people still encourage
Oh,
her
I,
behavior.
I'm only gonna cut you off just to say her and Woe Vicky are when I tell you,
I forgot all about Will
when
Vicky.
I
I
see
forgot
them,
all about
it
her.
pisses me. Woe Vicky especially. Danielle, when she's quiet, she's fine. I don't even be thinking about her. I'm mad she got lip injections. I'm tired of seeing her.
Oh no, for
She
Yeah,
got lip
real?
injection?
y'all haven't seen
I
the
didn't even know
video
about
of
that.
that. Well, that's
I
besides the
mean,
point.
to be fair,
Point
I
is,
try my
I'm mad.
best not to look at them.
Right. But I'm
Yeah,
mad when
same.
I see her, specifically Woe Vicky the most. And here's why. Her voice is the most
Oh my
obnoxious thing
god.
ever. I don't know a single black
Obnoxious and
person that sounds like
disrespectful.
her. She's like, yeah. She was like, oh, I'm
Hey,
thick.
yeah,
I was like,
hey,
shut the
yeah,
hell up.
yeah. It's like, what? Why did you do that to your voice? You sound
I'm
like you're
like, yo,
choking.
what are
What?
you doing? Like,
Take it.
I can't see, like, I'm a strong, independent woman. Like, hey, yo, y'all don't even know nothing about me. And I'm like, hey, yo, who are you supposed to sound like? Because I'm black and I don't sound like that.
Right?
I
Who
was
are
raised by
you?
black people and I don't sound like that. Who are you supposed to sound like?
I have people in all types of backgrounds in my family. Confounded,
Who,
and I've
who are
never
you?
met a
What
single soul.
version
Yeah,
of black are
she's
you supposed
Just
to be?
she sounds like when you see old BET movies of their depiction of what black women are supposed to sound like. She sound
Where Craig at?
yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep,
It was like
Felicia.
Botanica or
I could
something,
be wrong.
Botanica, Dasani. I don't know.
The Saudi. She sounds like Regina Hall
He
in Scary
does.
Movie. Brenda. So that's all I had to say. I don't know if I finished, if I had a cohesive statement. I was just saying things that I felt because I was angry. But you may now proceed with your anger, friend. Or Kiana, you have
nah,
anything
this
to
is just
say?
hilarious to hear y'all.
Yeah, I'm glad we
I'm glad we
I
can
mean,
entertained
entertain
you.
you.
I'm just not. I mean, I agree with y'all, but it's just funny to. It's just funny that I like. There's nothing I
Just,
can
just,
really
just
say that's any different other than that shit's annoying.
Yeah, it is.
it is. Just
I think
stupid
what
as
I'm
It's
just
hell.
gonna
annoying and it's like disrespectful. And it's like, oh, but it's funny when you can take the piss out of black women. Like you could just sit here and literally create. You can make money off of being a disrespectful caricature of black women, and that's like just cool, I guess.
And then you disrespect black women
Yeah.
directly as well. Even like disrespect them in your demeanor and disrespect them even more in your words. So you can suck a
Yeah, you can
dick.
suck a dick.
Go suck a dick.
I yeah,
My
go suck
favorite
a
Cinderella
dick.
line.
I
Go suck a dick.
just okay. This is gonna be the last thing I say because we have to wrap up. Um, it
Did we talk about anything or just get
yeah,
angry
like
for
now
no
I don't really know what to say. I know what I want to say, so I'm just gonna think my way through it. The reality of the situation that made me say like we have to talk about this is that what I'm trying to say is that people in our position specifically, we all grew up. We all started out as children, black children, and grew up. You see your body change and you see, oh, my hips are wider, my butt is bigger, my skin is darker, my hair is a different texture. You grow up already in the present of these things. You grow up in the constant knowledge of this, and you can't avoid it and you can't change it. And I'm tired, like me, I guess, going through this next metamorphosis, seeing my hips get wider and my chest go into a weird in between phase. I'm seeing my features, our features on these women, and they're editing themselves to look like us. But in the entire time, in my whole blackety black life, it was never cool to be black. It was never okay to be dark. It was never okay
Black
to
people.
have big wide hips. It was never okay to look like us. And now that white people are doing it, it's cute. It's a look. Also, I am so sick and tired of seeing these white girls who in real life have no booty, have no hip, have they are just flat, built like Plank from Ed, Edd n Eddy. You know you're flat all the way around.
Not
God bless you
Plank.
anyway. I'm tired of
Nah,
seeing
nah,
Don't
because
do
I
that to
saw a
Plank.
picture
Plank
of
does not
Plank and he
deserve
kind
that.
of thick.
he
Plank
Yeah,
is
don't
kind of
play
thick. Don't
Plank
be
like
doing that to
that.
Plank.
sorry,
Right.
He
Don't
built
has
like a
do
the
to
lion.
Plank
cakes.
like that.
I'm tired of
He got
seeing
the
Cakes for
I'm
days.
tired of seeing these girls that are built like sticks editing themselves, photoshopping themselves into what looks like a solid size 10, solid size 12. But you know what's crazy is that you want them hips. You want the hips that we got. You want the body we got, but you don't want to see that second digit on them jeans. You don't you want what we got, but you don't want the commitment that comes with it. You don't want to have to buy a shirt with an X
Exactly.
in front of the L and not the other way around, or not with an S,
Oof.
right? So this is just a PSA from me, somebody who's going through a change. We're all going to go through changes. Three black women changes of life from day one to now, and changes in between. You wearing a mask to look like me don't make you me, and you taking off that mask,
Mm.
pretending like it was okay, like it was all a fun game. Bitch, I'm not a Halloween costume. You're not gonna fake me and act like it's
Mm.
cute. It's not a look. It's not okay.
Mm.
And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing, these white women make white women. I'm tired of seeing people that aren't black make money off of being black. White women,
White
white
women.
men, Asian people,
Sorry.
everybody. I'm tired of people making money off of us. Point blank. Period. I'm tired of y'all using our music and integrating yourselves into our culture, and half of the time, majority of the time, not giving any credit. How y'all colonizing shit that already been colonized? I don't even understand that. Y'all already messed it up once. You got to do it 4 times over. Anyway, sorry.
No, but like, there's also that whole thing where it's like like I keep saying, like, first of all, I love gay people. I have no problem with any gay person. You know, I was about to say something. My best friends are gay, but that's like I have a black friend. But no, just the whole my inner black woman type thing that I keep seeing on TikTok and shit. Like, y'all gotta stop. That's not cute. Don't do that. My inner black woman. I'm like it upsets me. Like I don't want to be too sensitive, but that kind of rubs
It's
me the
the
wrong
inner
way.
black woman
It's
that's
like you
like
gonna be
a
a whole ass
whole
homosexual white man talk about some my inner black woman. Like, can you sit
whole
down?
stereotype.
Right. Like you literally are
Yeah,
perpetuating a
like, but it's
stereotype.
just a specific, like, there's no black woman. It's just like the just aggressive, overly sassy, rude black woman.
Yeah,
And
that.
it's like you don't have an inner black woman. And it's usually white gay men that I see that do this. It's like you don't have an
Yeah,
inner black woman. That's not one. You don't even understand why
that's not
people,
how this works.
if they do act like that, why they act like that. It's not like a fad. It's not, you know, just a flair for you to put up to explain your shitty behavior.
Exactly.
Right. You're over dramatic
Like I just
behavior.
don't like it. It's like you are also
Hmm.
exactly. You're just pushing the stereotype that much further, and you're not. You are part of the problem if you don't understand. Just letting you know you're part of the problem.
Oh,
That's all. Ended my PSA. Thank you for coming
yeah,
to my
thanks
TED
for
Talk.
coming to this podcast. I'm not even gonna lie, a lot of what I said is gonna get cut out because I could tell I was mad, and I probably said some shit that I shouldn't have said.
We
Yeah,
all did.
it's gonna be
It's all
fun
right.
editing this, but at the end of the day, we are kind of woke-ish. The ish part is very important.
Yeah,
Yeah, because we're not quite woke. We just got a lot of feelings, and
We're
we're
tired of
tired
the
of the
basically.
bullshit.
bullshit.
It doesn't
So
mean we're always right. It just means we're always talking.
Right. We're tired
exactly,
of your
we're
bullshit.
tired of the
Yeah.
bullshit. That's why we are kinda important. Woke is very
Woke.
important.
That's
Yeah,
why we're kind of
woke-ish. We're
important.
kind of important. What we
Sorry.
have to say is important, which is why it's woke. It needs to be said. That's why it's woke. The ish part just comes from the fact that our opinions be, what, they're there. They're just not well thought out.
Just hell. Yeah,
Just
we
feel
just
our way
feel.
through it. But thanks for listening anyway. Now here's a song selection from the Skinny Legend. What's her name? Rainy Rodriguez. What's her name? Rainy Rodriguez.
Rainy Rodriguez. She hates that. She hates that
I
skinny legend
know.
thing
Hold
so
on.
much.
But here's the problem.
She
I will
blocks people
never
for that
care.
still. She will never listen to our podcast,
I
Victoria.
love you. I loved you on Austin and
She gonna
Alley.
be like,
However, I watched like
fiesta
a
party
12-minute
quinceañera.
video of why Rennie Rodriguez was better than Beyonce, and it was so funny.
There's also one out there I haven't got a chance to watch yet that was like Rainy Rodriguez ruins Beyonce's
Yes.
career. And I haven't she's edited on stage at a Beyonce concert and I haven't watched it yet, but I'm going to do
We're
that.
gonna listen on the way out to Rennie Rodriguez because she's a skinny legend.
Yes.
Specifically, oh Lord, hold on.
What?
Camera of the song that you sing in Spanish. Yeah, so it was the song's called "Living Your Dreams," but in Spanish.
I'm gonna cut the talking out.
And basically, it's like fiesta, salsa, quinceañera, baila, siente el ritmo, ponte a sonreír, ven conmigo, fiesta, salsa, quinceañera, baila, siente el ritmo, ponte a sonreír.
Not Melanie Martinez.
Was beautiful. It says pity quinceañera.
It is. It's pity
Pity
party. It's Melanie
quinceanera.
Martinez's pity.
Pity quinceanera.
Pity quinceañera. The more I think about it, the funnier it is. The more I'm sad about it.
Wow, that's funny.
All I'll ever care about, and you
Quiero
know what? It made my
salsa
day.
quinceañera, baila, soy de ritmo.
That was fun. We've been kind of woke.
It
Thanks for
was.
listening. All right.
Ow. Ow.
Cut.